To Egypt's presidential race now, and the Election Commission is due to discuss appeals by at least 3 candidates. State television says the 2 frontrunners, Ahmed Shafiq and Mohamed Morsi, as well as Abdul Monem Abul Futu, have all filed complaints over the vote count. Let's go to Rageh, who joins us from the capital, Cairo. Rawya, what is going on here? Why are the frontrunners complaining about the process?
It's pretty much a standard procedure really here, Shuli, what's going on. Today is the last day for all the candidates to present any complaints, any appeals they have over vote counting. And there have been multiple reports from different polling stations across the country. So these 2 specific complaints you're referring to by the frontrunners have to do with vote counts in specific polling stations in different locations around the country. Nothing particularly major there. There are other more perhaps crucial or important complaints that the Supreme Presidential Election Commission could be looking into. For example, we've heard from Amr Musa's campaign, one of the contenders who did not land in the first 3 positions. He, for example, is expected to be presenting a complaint about police officers voting in these presidential elections, which is something not allowed under Egyptian law for either the police or army officers to cast their vote in elections. Or, for example, complaints by the the candidate who landed the 3rd place, Hamdain Sabahi, or is expected to be landing the 3rd place, Hamdain Sabahi. He, for example, we understand, will be filing a complaint to the Supreme Presidential Commission about the issue that one of the frontrunners, Ahmed Shafiq, was ruled against through the disenfranchisement law that is supposed to distance former members of Mubarak regime from running in these elections. So these are perhaps more serious complaints that we're expecting to be reviewed today. But once again, today is the last day to look into these appeals. So a very important meeting today for the Supreme Presidential Election Commission to look at all these complaints, and don't forget to go through the final list to tally all the votes that have been brought from around the country.
And Rawya, what are voters saying about all this? Because, I mean, many voters don't like the choice they've got with either of the leading candidates.
Indeed, Shuli, let's just say that a lot of people have simply been in utter shock about the result of the election. Certainly, many people are saying they're going to be making a very difficult choice. Now, let's qualify that by reminding viewers that the Supreme Presidential Election Commission has issued a very important statement on Saturday saying they have not announced their final results yet. They have not come out with a final tally. They do not know. They will not be announcing just yet if there's going to be a run of vote or who these candidates are going to be, because they simply did not tally the overall votes of every candidate. Despite that fact, there are 2 frontrunners who are expected to be leading this race, as we've been saying, Ahmed Shafiq and Mohamed Morsi. And people are saying they're making a very difficult choice between choosing between the last prime minister that served under Hosni Mubarak versus the candidate of the Freedom and Justice Party, the Muslim Brotherhood, which once again has been dominating a lot of positions, including the parliament, the constituent assembly, and a lot of concerns about them dominating the political scene. Many people are saying none of these candidates back the revolution. Certainly, a lot of revolutionary youth are talking about boycotting the run of vote. So a very frustrating picture for those who had been at the front lines of leading this revolution, Shuli.
Rawya, thanks very much for that. Rawya Rageh in Cairo there.